Hey, this is Timmara signing on with Homebody. Okay, so this was kind of something I didn't know I wanted until it was finally out. Okay, but Homebody, this is actually, well, it says developed by Game Grumps, but I thought it was only like produced by Aaron. Anyways, it's a Game Grumps game, or at least it's built by, or made mostly, I think almost entirely by just one member of their staff, Jory Griffiths, if I got his name correct, who I know as the Peepus in the Pokemon Pancakes 10-minute Power Hour, and he showed up at a couple other times. But they've been advertising the game, this like indie pseudo-retro horror game, for a while now. And I guess, because I do know what to expect early on, because I watched, as recording, I'm playing this on release night, June 1st, where the Game Grumps also played, you know, like the first, like, 40 minutes. So I do know a bit about that. But, you know, they talked about some of the things about development, so it's like, at least it's been in work since, like, 2019. But, yeah, anyways. So I figured just like jump into it. I think my game might actually be too loud. You know what? I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit. Turn it down by like 20%. Maybe that's fine. I don't know. We'll find out if it matters eventually. Because I'm looking at my audio spiking. Well, not spiking, but just like it's loud. Hold on. Because I'm just diving into this. Okay, anyways. So yeah, let's start a new game, Homebody. So yeah, as it's been built up, you know, over the years and in various like, you know, talked about in various videos on Game Grumps, like in intros and such, where they're advertising it. You know, a horror game about, well, yeah, just like a horror game, and you know, based on the, you know what, we'll get into it, in case you don't know. We'll just get into it and we'll see where we're at. English. I hope my audio's right, but we'll see. So the thing is, I say I watched the Game Grumps playing like the first first like half hour, basically, but I was at work, so I mainly just listened to it. So just see where we're at. Okay, tilt the left analog stick in the direction to move. I also don't know if the version they were playing in the game is, or you know, that they were playing in their video is the version when you first started up. I suppose it would be. That's an old iPhone. Now that I look at like the setup and how like that slide design, that's like iPhone 3. Yeah, Laura. Hey, Emily, you're not giving up already, are you? Yes, I mean, no, I'm on my way there. Kinda. Are you panicking? Do you need to pull over? I already did. I'm at the side of the road. I'm trying not to. I don't think I can do this. I already did. Already did. I'm at the side of the road. Already did what? Panicked or pulled over? Pulled over. Because I panicked. I've got 26 unread messages from my friends, and I know it's gonna be bad news. I've been sitting at the side of the road for 20 minutes, just trying to stay calm. But I don't think I can handle it. I'm thinking about turning around. And you were hoping I'd give you permission? I would like permission to turn around, yes. Look, you're not going to a funeral, you're going to a cool old house to hang out with your friends and watch a meteor shower. You do this every year, and you always seem to have a good time. First things first, hands on wheel, key in ignition, start driving. Okay. Sorry, trying to figure out voices. Get that down. Okay. And you know, consider it. Sorry, is that? Okay. Am I seeing something? And I know this came up in the video, but like under the light right behind the car, is there a guy standing there, or is that the weird pixelation on the monitor makes it hard to tell if that's just like a weird colored cluster or if there's someone there? Sorry, I know they brought that up in the video, but I didn't see it, so moving on. But, you know, considering the game is called Homebody, which is, you know, a term for people who like to stay home, you know, roughly, you know, heavily introverted, effectively, you know, I imagine this girl, and, you know, they did, like, a little content warning up front, just like, hey, it's all about anxiety. Emily, I feel like you haven't left the apartment in weeks. Being in the middle of nowhere and watching a meteor shower doesn't sound so bad, does it? It's not that. It's like they're sending me like pages and pages of instructions on how to get into this weird old house they rented. Need to take more breaths. Like there's a keypad on the gate, Gary, and like there's a keypad on the gate, and Gary sent me a code, but I just know I'm gonna get locked out somehow, and I'm gonna run out of gas trying to get back. The cops are gonna find me a week from now, a skeletal husk behind the wheel of a car, clutching my phone. You're spinning yourself in circles, Em. You're fine. You're safe. They miss you. Yeah, I know they do. I'm just fucked up about it. I'm already like 4 hours late. It's gonna be another hour before I get there. I don't think another hour is gonna make things that much worse. Would it hurt to just be honest with them about it? Sorry. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to say I wasted a bunch of time stalling because I didn't want to come and not make it weird. Things are already weird enough. I haven't spoken to any of them in almost a year. You really think they won't forgive you for that? I think it doesn't matter what I think. I think I'm panicking. Emily? Oh, that's kind of more something like, Emily, what are you afraid of? Or it was cutting and I was right the first time. Moving on. Okay, but we're playing combination 420, of course. Call back if you see this. We're gonna go to the Kroger down the road. Sorry if we missed you. The gate combination is the third number down on the post-it. See you soon. Okay. So, memory log, cursor. We got like a little inventory page. I'm just pressing buttons, like getting accustomed. You can recall important facts from your memory log. Press menu button to open your memory log. Alright, I already did. But, yeah. Oh, wait, no. We said it was the third... Okay, my bad. So what was the 424? Okay, maybe it's something else. Or 8129. Third one on the number pad. There we go. So yeah, we got this girl Emily who's just like all in a tizzy, you know, panicking about seeing her friends. And at least, okay, we'll get there. Again, not to come into this like knowing stuff just because I watched that video earlier because I needed something to listen to. Today sucked for various reasons. Oh, hey Cliff. Just tosses it in her face. Okay, cold shoulder. There she is, the star of the show. You're finally here. Yeah, long drive, huh? It wasn't that bad. I think all in all, it was like 3.5 hours. Felt more like 6 from here. We were getting worried about you. Every one of these is a lie. My mom held me up. I ran into car trouble. I got delayed by a work thing. Car trouble makes most sense. I almost ran out of gas on the way over. I had to go out of the way out of the way to find a gas station. Don't be too embarrassed, Em. I forgot to turn on the headlights on the way last night. My brain was just like, can't I usually see better than this? He actually said that out loud. And hey, I take it you got my text message. Yep, all of them. Every single one. Cool, we were worried you wouldn't be able to get inside. Yeah, we were. There's a lockout system that permanently locks the gate after 2 bad entries. Oh, and we don't know how to override that code. After 2 tries? That's how many it took me. Good thing I didn't get locked out, I guess. Yeah. Did Pete have any trouble getting here? Actually, Pete isn't here yet. He's about 33 hours late. Yeah, he was supposed to be here last night. Worst of all, the owner of the house didn't want to let us in before everyone named on the rental was here. Yeah, like a server at Olive Garden, not wanting to seat us until our whole party had arrived. Lots of references here. It took some convincing for him to let us stay. Is that why Mr. Ness gave us an hour of instructions on how to not wreck the place? I think we would have done that either way. He didn't strike me as the kind of guy who gets a lot of company. Not to be mean. Was that too mean? You're fine. Anyway, come on in, Emily. Make yourself comfortable. Sorry, I'm jumping all over the place. For real, we've got some catching up to do. How long has it been since I last saw you? Like a year? Yeah. Don't keep us waiting any longer. Hey, why don't I take your bag for you? Okay. Okay, fine. Hey, everybody's really happy to have you here. I am too. Okay. I just wanted to stay home, and instead I gotta be at a house I don't know with people I have not interacted with. So, at least from the initial vibes I've been getting, this reminds me of Oxenfree, kinda, as far as heard, or as the impression is, Oxenfree, where just like a couple of teens go to a place. You can interact with the reveal button to show interactive options. Okay. Hold left bumper to highlight everything nearby they can interact with. Okay, so that makes it easy to. Long go. It's a little almost before 11. Jeez, that got dark. Okay. Examine the glass darkly. London Benton. Oh my god. Is it actually 400 pages? Almost 500 pages of text. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm sure those are very important. I'm sure, I'm sure in a couple of weeks, MatPat's gonna have his theory video about what the hell happened in this game, and it's gonna be all hinged on those books. There's a strange power box mounted to the wall. It looks like it can provide power to one of two cables. It leaves the box on the left and right sides, but the box itself needs to be powered on first. There's a yellow and black striped cable coming into the bottom of the box from the floor. Yellow cable leads to the left side of the house, into the foyer. A teal cable leads from the right side and up into the ceiling. Okay. But we gotta turn it on first. I'm sure that's gonna be... Alright. We'll get there. Hey, Megan, what you doing? Emily, congratulations on Plumberton. Oh, thanks. It was pretty fun to do. It's silly, It's not much, but it's cool. How did it feel when you finally got to hold that thing you made into your hands? Really bizarre, but cool, definitely. It is kind of mortifying to see your crappy art of on thousands of nice glossy pages like that. Like, oh crap, some poor schmuck is gonna pay money for this. Hey, this poor schmuck is happy with his purchase. Your work looks really nice. The gauche stuff is incredible. Thank you. Again. Emily, you're allowed to accept a compliment. That sounds fake and like a scam. Okay, Cliff. Let's watch the pear seeds. You guys already went out to watch the pear seeds? We went last night, yeah. It was a bummer not to have the whole group there, but it was good. Did you actually see a comment? Nope, I gave my eyes time to adjust and everything. Burn the stars into my retinas. The Perseids are supposed to be at their peak this whole weekend, so it's not too late. Not that the meteor shower is actually why we do this. Francine and Cliff both said they saw one last night. Lucky ducks. Yeah, sorry. Okay, Megan. It's been so long. How have you been? Sure has. Though the list of updates is short. Not a bad thing, just like I'm still doing the same stuff. Working, gaming, having out-of-body experiences, you know how it goes. Out-of-body experiences, drugs. I'm not sure I do know how that goes. Maybe you're not the out-of-body experience exactly. It's what... Oh, sorry. What's it called? Sleep paralysis? I feel bad now. I'm just like, oh, you kids and your legalized weed. Wait, this has to be like early 2000s, or like mid 2000s, right? Isn't that the thing when you're held in an icy grip? Motionless as being beyond your understanding stares, or motionless as a being beyond your understanding stares at you through your doorway? Nah, that ain't it. Anyway, I'm good. Is what I'm saying. How's your dad? Fine, I guess. If we just stick to talking about food and movies we like, then it's alright. Like, the only quality time I ever spend with him is watching TV and sounds, and I think I'm fine with that. Have you ever tried playing a video game with him? Nah, he thinks they're dumb and too much work. He's not wrong. Anyways. What are you playing? This is a game called Purd Mystery. It's a super rare game that's mostly on unlicensed copies like this one. I'm the little guy with the hat. I'm getting attacked by birds, I guess. They're throwing eggs at me. Unlicensed. Right, this was in the video. Like, bootleg? Yeah, well, kinda. It's a licensed game, but it never got any distribution, so it's mostly only exists on unlicensed copies. Clone cartridges like these were popular in countries where the major consoles didn't get distributed, or were too expensive. A lot of people had no way of knowing there was any other option. The bootlegs were the only choice. So people grew up on these instead of the real thing. Like a divergent cultural history of history or something. Exactly. I think it's super interesting. These things really flew under the radar, and in the US, they're mostly remembered as a funny, shitty curio. But there are people like me who are just as interested in collecting them. For preservation's sake? That's part of it. I like to think I'm helping preserve the history of these games. Retro collections usually predicated on nostalgia, like recapturing the feeling of your childhood and getting back things you feel you lost to time. The truth is, I didn't like my childhood. I'm glad most of that stuff is gone. Aw, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel... Thanks. I'm over it. I know your childhood was no picnic either. It wasn't, but we can commiserate together, so it was worth it, right? Sure. The only things I'm nostalgic for are things that I didn't actually have. Things that I wanted but never got to touch, or things I never knew existed. Like this copy of Purd Mystery. I'm excited to be able to play it while I'm here. Okay, and yeah, I'm sure everyone's got like loads of baggage and we're just going to be like, you know, disseminating everybody's like personal traumas. It's, you know, I got nothing to add to that. It's like, yeah, of course it is. It's a horror game. Like, made deliberately by someone who probably really wanted to explore these themes. We're always playing to spend... Okay. Were you always planning to spend the whole trip gaming? I mean, I wouldn't argue with it, but no, I'm pretty psyched to see everybody. Purd Mystery was just here waiting for me when I got here. You can play it too. Go ahead, give it a try. It was really brought us together, didn't they? Yeah, games get a bad rap for being an isolating and depressing thing, but I owe a lot of good stuff in my life to them. Stuff like my friendship with you. Hey, that doesn't stop me from feeling like a fucking dork sometimes, but you know. There's a lot of our lives in some of these old games. You know, this is nice, you know. It's like making memories with friends by playing games. Sorry, Gary, we'll get to you later. A lot of experiences in places that never existed. Totally. I remember pouring so many hours in a single save of some of those brutal old RPGs especially. Yeah, the fact that, the fact that anyone could manage with only one save file is unbelievable to me. I always had dozens, with backups. It makes me realize I was probably dealing with OCD way before I even knew. I feel ya. I remember one time I spent more time in a week in Morrowind than I did in my actual life. Just falling asleep and waking up and going right back to Balmar and Dragonius, or whatever. Never played. Well, I started Morrowind a couple of times and got like 5 minutes in each time. that was one of my first times I remember lucidly realizing I was depressed. Yeah, I feel very understood right now. Yeah. Same. What's the plan for the night? Later on we're eating and watching a movie, but until then I'm hoping to just sit here and game. Cliff is working on dinner right now, but he keeps saying he should be done soon. Oh yeah, isn't it wild? It gives off major seventh guest vibes, whatever that is. Remember when we bought an old copy of that game at Goodwill? We had a choice between it and a particularly haunted doll. Box was worn like someone had thrown it. Yeah, it looked like somebody had a pretty bad time with it. And I mean, the game wasn't what I remembered it being. Definitely not the Carnival of Terror we remembered it from our childhoods now. But I still remember the sting of how scary it had been, and that was enough to make me uneasy. A little too slow paced for me, though. That was more like the type of game you and Francine used to play. I'm gonna say hi to everybody. Wait, by the way, have you heard of the house rules yet? House rules? It's one of those things. The owner of the house left us a big binder of rules we have to follow. They're pretty basic aside from some weirdly specific rules about silverware. The only part that really matters is that we're supposed to stay out of the cellar and the attic. So, the places that the power gets moved to. I'm not here to rock any boats, even though we are most definitely going to rock boats. Same. There's a bed made up for you in the little bedroom by the study. Take your time unpacking, though. We're not gonna be up to anything for a while, so you can get settled in. All right. So we're just getting accustomed to everybody, finding out what's going on. Sure, let's ignore everybody. Purred mystery. Whoops. Okay, so we just move and jump. Alright, so we're going here. But yeah, I'm not trying to... Whoop. We'll move on from there. Sorry, trying to open stuff up. No, I'm trying to examine the console. Sorry, I just want to look at it. Retro. Amazing. These things feel so brittle, but somehow they last forever. Okay, so it just looks like a you know, Super Nintendo. Hold on. So there's Cliff. I just want to check something real quick. Okay, clock hasn't moved. Oh, wait, we got our... I didn't realize the time up in the corner there. It's an interesting picture here. Rules binder. Binder's full of pages and pages of notes on how to care for the house and its contents. The others really weren't kidding. It's kind of obsessive. I flipped through it a bit. It's open to a page about the cellar and the attic being off limits. It gets weirdly personal about what an invasion of privacy it would be to go into those areas without permission. There's something about a fee for emotional damages. Okay. Guess that's the important thing. Hey, Cliff, you're being cold. What's up? Hey, Cliff. Oh, hey. Who are you again? Well. Hey, Emily. Gary, who are you talking to? I don't see anyone else here. Anyway. Alright, cold shoulder. How are things been going with you and Cliff? Same shit, different day. I'm still hanging in and not thrilled about it. Are you still doing construction work? Electrical work? What the hell kind of work are you doing now? I take what I can get. It's kind of day to day. Mostly it's been electrical stuff, yeah. We used to talk about college was a waste. How we wished we picked up the trade instead. I'm curious what he has to say about that. We used to talk about how college was a waste, how we wished we'd pick up a trade. I went to college for trades. Never got a job in either of them. Yep, living the dream. Mark, the contractor I've been working for, talks about how most of the worst accidents on the site don't happen during something dangerous. They happen when people get complacent. How bad are these accidents? Let's stress ourselves out. I've met wiremen who are missing fingers, hands, deep trenches out of their arms or legs. The worst again is when you're just not thinking. On your belly in a crawl space, if your head or chest go over a live wire, that's 240 volts straight into your brain or your heart. You're pretty much done. That's grim. Yeah. By the way, I've been spending a lot of time in crawl spaces lately. Oh. Yeah. You heard you saw a comment. Yeah. It's corny as shit. Sorry. It's corny as shit, but when I saw it, my eyes welled up. So this is what you'll open up about. Was it a big one? It was. It looked like a goddamn cartoon. Everybody else was too distracted to notice it. Honestly, it wasn't the same without you there. Aw. You have a way with these guys. And last night, it would have helped. At times, you could have cut the tension out there with a fucking knife. Okay, sorry, getting used to... Okay, because the expectations after time, because... It's been a while since everyone's seen each other. Maybe. I think everybody's aware of how much time has passed, and is wondering whether this tradition is worth keeping alive. Alright. It's been okay. Deep enough in the woods outside, you open up into a clearing, and these jagged rocks come up out of the ground like gods and sizers. I've never seen so little light pollution. It was beautiful. How's it been good around, you know, your friends? These people here in this building? I'm right here, guys. Oh yeah, that. For the most part, yeah. Do you see others a lot these days? I mean, plenty sure. Megan and Gary are good friends, patient, good listeners. But... absence doesn't necessarily make the heart grow fonder, you know. Francine, you mean? Look, I don't have a problem with Francine, but... You don't have a problem with Francine. You don't have a problem with Francine? Alright, fine, she's mean to me. But... you're mean to me and I still like you. Shut up. Okay, anyways, Francine's just been cold, I guess. Working through her own shit, maybe, I don't know. Lord knows I'm not treating her any differently than usual. Uh-huh. How have, things been with you? Oh. Wait. Oh, okay, I think that's a typo. You know, I think that's, him talking to us. Okay. I mean, I'm guessing pretty bad, but I've been hanging in there. That sucks. How was the drive? What do you do? Like, take the 80 most of the way? What? That's how I would have done it. No follow-up or anything? What? Cliff, I don't get it. Do you just not want to be close to other people? Sure, get everybody nice and close. That way you'll get the chance to stick the knife in right? I'm debating how confrontational I want to be. Okay. God, I wish I could tell how ironic that phrasing is. It's just like having friends. Okay. Yep. Okay, so he was being cold, and I'm guessing, you know, it's like, I haven't seen you in so long, you know, maybe you don't actually exist. Oop. Okay, hiding spot. Great. Oh. What's cooking? Fire safety in the kitchen. Remember, food isn't the only thing that can burn anyways. What's the second degree burns, third degree burns? Did you know? Scalds from boiling water and steam cause thousands of hospital admissions a year. Don't let your guard down. Are you safe in your kitchen? Take this test to find out. Okay. Can I shut it off, or? I'm sure that's fine if I leave a hot kettle unattended. Okay, out the window. Guest book. What a wonderful year I've spent living in this thrilling little hub. To bang your head against the wall over an album that just won't come together painful. But when it's a group of friends, all struggling to wring the creativity out of their addled brains, divine. It would be great if I could remember more of it. Sorry. Maybe by the time the future guest reads this, getting hot water in the upstairs shower will no longer require an intrusive, intricate ritual of faucet jiggling and prayers to God. Knowing Parker, I doubt it. 1977, 1978. Okay. My stay in the Haven for hooligans has been a joy. Despite the best efforts from the inexplicably clangs upstairs, I was actually able to complete my manuscript in my time here. My most humble thanks to Clara for her thoughtful critiques and to Parker for his theories on my work, which never failed to entertain. I will send you all copies of the study if I can ever publish the damn thing. 1976, 78. I move out tomorrow. Might as well leave an autograph behind, though I highly doubt it'll net you any money in any possible future. Maybe I'm just being sentimental. It's hard not to be in a place like this. Best wishes to all, Parks. Best wishes to all. Parks, you never did show me what you were working on in the attic. 1981. You live in a place for so long that it becomes part of you. I think it was an honor to have been here, to breathe this dusty, rarefied air for such a significant chapter of my youth. The upstairs windows glow from my heart now. I hope I've left some small imprint behind in return, other than forgotten touches. Okay? I see you all from the sweet window. Clara Jones, 73 to 1982. So was this just like multiple people living here that eventually left? Never was the best with words, but what you had here was very special. Take care. Dalton Rhodes, 1884 to 1886. Welcome to my home. I hope it feels like your own for the duration of your stay. Kindly peruse the binder in the kitchen for an outline on keeping this old place in one piece. Remember to leave a review. This is the coolest Airbnb I've ever rented. Amy Summer 06. I love you forever, Mark. Happy anniversary from Hannah. Quirky vibe. I loved it. Thank you. Okay. Don't know why it feels like a yearbook, but this place is cool. Hags. Gary. Thank you for having video games, Megan. Oh, Gary. Is it Carrie? Hold on. Nice to leave a written note for once. On real paper, even. Okay. Okay. So, at least 2006. Jimson Tipper, 1978. Review Carpenter's Deli in the end of the struggle. Picture Carpenter's Deli at its heyday. Its waitstaff surrounded the corner booth of the mainstay customers and self-described loyal guru Parker Nest. Some commentators noted a correlation between Nest disappearing from his daily lunches and eventually of Carpenter's downfall. Okay. The fluid in this tank is the source of all the pumps in the house. When improperly calibrated, pumps positioned above this tank will drain automatically with gravity. For pumps positioned below, manual drain will be necessary for this button. Okay. Okay. Duly noted. Guys? Whoop. Gary? Emily, what is going on around here? Is everything going to be okay? You know, this makes me feel worse somehow. Crap. Sorry, everything got weird right when you showed up. Okay. Hey, guys. Francine! Francine, hey. What's up? Do you know about the power outage? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Power's out. Hell, we don't have any notes on what to do if the power's out. I suppose Cliff may be the person to ask about that. He works on electrical equipment, doesn't he? Cliff isn't talking to me. Shoot. That's so like him. In the meantime, I guess we need to figure something out. Yeah, Cliff has been... Anything other than his usual attitude? No, I haven't. You know how cold he can be. I'm sure he's just being rude for rudeness' sake. I haven't heard from Cliff in months. Wow, really? You two used to seem so close. But now that I think of it, he's been rude to me too. He hasn't been himself when he isn't talking to Gary. I guess I just chalked that up to him being a jerk. Alright. Well, Cliff was in the kitchen, so is he still there? There he is. Hey, buddy. So, you know, it's like these guys probably very close, and then for a litany of reasons, but either, you know, life getting in the way, everyone going their separate paths, or, you know, other drama. Because I'm also getting, you know, getting various vibes. Like, this reminds me of Oxenfree. Kind of like 3D Oxenfree, if you will. But, yeah, I'm also kind of getting, like, Until Dawn vibes, and I can't help but feel... yeah, we'll get there. You're looking at me like you know who I am. I don't think you do. Buddy... Cliff, go away. Bro, we could use your help here. Alright, Francine took off. I'm kind of preparing myself. I know this is a horror game. I've been anticipating it. Is there a light on? Whoops. Okay, holding X is a run button. Guys? Okay. 'Cause... Alright. Okay. Always ask your parents' permission before surfing the web. Okay. Very bad thing that can happen to you. Ask yourself if you ever really know a person. Would you even want to? If you wouldn't say it in front of your grandma, don't say it online. Don't open emails or IMs from strangers. They could have viruses, bad pictures, or could just be trying to play a mean trick on you. Don't risk it. Great. I know I'm playing a horror game, and I anticipated being freaked the fuck out, but it's just like, ah, God, I'm so tense now. Next, the keypad diagram, the sticky note. On it's number 12, written in thin, open block letters. 12. Okay. Maybe that's part of a code for something later. Electrical lock. Maybe from the 80s. Illustrations have gauzy airbrush look they did then. It says it's an optional electromagnetic failsafe feature. Lets it automatically deactivate any loss of power. Someone will be coming by from the electrics company to do the installation. Have them set the passcode as specified on the form and lock up the schematics combination in the cellar cage when done. Oddly specific, do not let them enter the attic. Thank you. P. Parker. Why are you suddenly so obsessed with security? I can't tell if you're working to keep something out or keep something in. And why would they even want to go into the attic? I want to see you leave this house again someday. Oh. I'm not sure the trick the Minesweeper. Okay. Oh, Francine, the hell. Okay. Eulogy for... Sorry, lots of reading. It's just like, okay. Francine. Hey. I'm trying to... Okay. Francine. Gary. Hey, Emily. Do you know what's up with Cliff? Like, is he mad at me? Oh, man. Is he acting like he's mad at you? Even more than usual. Damn, it's that bad. I don't remember him saying anything particularly shitty. Come to think of it, though, I don't remember him saying anything about you for a while. Even when I've brought you up. I've been worried he resents me for moving away. Okay. I hate to validate a fear, but yeah. He keeps bringing up how you live in the big city, that you're too good for us. It was all he would talk about for a while. Around the time he first started clinging to me constantly. Yikes. Sorry about that. It is what it is. Okay. I really missed him a lot. Okay. So yeah, they were close, then she moved away, and then just like stayed out of contact. I hate to think I made things worse. He's probably just acting out. I'll bring it up to him. You and I both know he wouldn't react well if I actually talked to him about it. This is going to take some subterfuge, and I can't promise it'll be done by the end of the night, but I'll try to bring it up. I should just talk to him regular style. You and me both, but it'll be okay. Oh man, this is a little creepy. Newspaper article. Crimson Tipper. It's happening last Tuesday. The group of young men and women run a gamut of creative impressional aspirations. A writer here, a hyper-realist painter here, an industrial engineer turned performance artist beside. The latter would be Clara Jones, whose reputation rapidly rose throughout the past year as a holder of revivalist happenings of the highest order. Her work dazzling and frustrating poets and academics alike. Just last week, the group of which Jones belongs gathered in disused steel plant beneath a meteor shower to take in her latest work, orchestrated with her creative partner Parker Nest. Okay, that doesn't bode well. Sorry, I'm listening. I hear something that sounds like breathing. Or a scraping noise. Something's not right here. Something is extremely not right here. We've got to get out now. Oh, Jesus! Francine! We can't talk to her. He's coming in here, isn't he? Well, okay. He appeared differently, because, you know, again, I didn't really pay attention to the... Damn it. Okay. Alright. Again, I talk about the Game Grumps video that aired earlier today, and, you know, I was just listening in, you know, I got different conversations than the ones they got, because I talked to different people, but once Dan started screaming, I knew something happened, and I got a quick peek.
Huh. Yeah, I knew Joy didn't... Oh, whoa, what is that?
Just a guy.
And actually, he appeared in a different room, so... Alright. Gary. Hey, Emily. I'm so glad to see you. Okay. What the? Good to see you too, Gary. Are you doing all right? Something is up here. I'm fine. Sorry I'm late. Emily, I'm serious. You look pretty rattled. Long day? Can you even hear me? Please listen to me. Yeah, just stressed out from family stuff, I think. I feel a little guilty about leaving my mom's place. I'm glad to have finally made it here, though. This is gonna be a good night. Hell yeah. This is just like old times. Do you remember something messed up just now? Like, I had this weird dream of something scary happening. That would have been a welcome adrenaline spike, buddy. Remember, the Hills Have Eyes / Texas Chainsaw situation in college? How could you... You don't remember the power going out? I do. We were driving southwards in the mountains, following signs and for a rustic old family fun center. We thought it'd be good for a laugh. Yep. Our smug, detached irony led us right into a creepy old ghost town. It was cartoonish. Our car didn't stop for a second when we got to the abandoned go-kart track. Cliff peeled out of there so fast we barely even got a second look at the place. Still can't believe that wasn't a nightmare. Are you feeling okay, Emily? You look like you look just like you did when we got out there. I guess it's just my imagination. Maybe you should go lie down or something. You've had a long night, haven't you? Like, we were supposed to have a relaxing weekend. Maybe I just need to calm down. Okay. Talk to Megan. I don't want to make you uncomfortable on me, but I'm so glad you're here. Sure has been a long time. It really has. Not that it's anything for you to feel bad about. Francine was actually pretty worried you weren't going to come. She said you've been really busy with work lately. I guess I was also worried I wasn't going to come. Why? You know, deadlines for work that I'm doing. Sorry. Well, I hope you're not pushing yourself too hard. You and Francine must hang out all the time since she moved out there, huh? Yeah, for sure. No. Speaking of which, sorry again that I'm so late. I haven't been in town for a while, so my mom is being needy. Jeez, yeah. I hope she's holding up okay, but I mostly hope you're holding up okay. Anyway, we're still waiting on Pete. Do you have a memory of something strange that happened? Like something in this house? Whoa, Emily, no, I don't. And I promise you that I would. It's been a long weekend. You know, if I'm being honest, I was worried that this weekend wasn't going to come and go too well. Our options, yeah, okay. There's disconnect between our options and what we're saying. I was a little worried too. Glad I'm not alone. It's been really nice seeing everybody. You seem kind of stressed out. You should go relax for a few. Alright. Cliff, how's it going? Cliff, look who's here. You're not as good as good at it as you think you are. Sorry, you know that? Huh? The asking questions so you can control people thing. Like you can get the upper hand over people without them knowing it. Like you can control everything. Okay. What is this about? Are you doing okay? Yes, I'm fine. It's been a long trip. Gary pulled me aside this morning and told me you're worried about me. I'm worried about you too. I've missed you, Emily. I missed you too. Okay. The conversation we had with Pete, he brought it over. Okay. The things we talked about last time have changed. Okay. Hey, Cliff, you're an electrician, right? What do we do if there's a power outage? Not if you ask the IBW, but yes, I'm an electrician. Why do you ask? You never know. Nothing wrong with being prepared, I guess. All we need to do is reset the breaker, and that's a basic as hell fix. Problem is, the breaker box is usually close to the ground, which would put it in the cellar, and the cellar is locked. I think the lock automatically releases when the power is off. Didn't they mention... Oh, really? That's interesting. If it's an electromechanical lock, it should have a failsafe mode when the power's off. So the homeowner doesn't trust us. No, inherently so. It's pretty fancy for a house as old as this one. It's more recent for sure, though not by much. It looks like it was installed in the 80s. Normally those types of locks are used for fire escape doors, so people don't get trapped and building owners don't get sued. That doesn't help us get down there though. I can't talk to you right now. Do you have any idea how to unlock the cellar door without waiting for the power to go out? It's locked with an electronic keypad that takes a 3-digit code. I've already tried some of the most common passcodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the lines and diagonals really. Have you tried 666? You tried to sneak into the cellar already? Well, let's go with 666. I did. I told you I've already tried the most common passcode phrases, and 666 and 420. Damn, that was my thought. What's the 420 for? Who would be silly enough to have a 420 as a passcode? Emily, I'm not going to judge you if you use 420 or 69 or whatever as a passcode. It's a good bit. But we don't need to worry about that now. If it's open, let's head down there and get it fixed. Do you remember something messed up just now? Like, I had this weird dream of something scary happening. What? Didn't you just walk into the door like a minute ago after driving here alone? Should I be taking your keys? No offense, but you seem kind of off somehow. Maybe go take a breather or something. I'm gonna turn that on. Okay. But the conversation we had with Pete. Where do you think he's hiding the bodies, Emily? Huh? The guy who owns this place. Nest. I know he's got skeletons in one of these closets. Kept just out of sight. Incidentally, those closets will probably be a good place to hide when he shows up with an axe. Are you doing okay, Emily? Like, maybe you should sit down or something. Maybe my hypothetical ain't so hypothetical. Okay, but our conversation with Pete, where it's just like, hey, could you talk to him and see what's going on? Maybe you can, you know, talk to him about stuff. But, sorry. So yeah, we talked to Pete and it's like, hey, could you go talk to him about this and see what's up? And then he did. Apparently earlier today. But this is the same day. We got a time loop situation going on. Okay, I think that's the attic. Or cellar. So, we gotta find a way... Alright, hold on. So we got a time loop situation going on here. One of the books is missing from the otherwise full bookshelf. Okay, seems like a puzzle piece. I'm stuck. Oh. Sorry, I'm just sort of like, what's going on? Why are we not moving? It's because my battery's dead. Forgot that notification came up. Sorry, we should probably wrap up here pretty soon, but let's go a little bit farther. Check drawers. Drawer contains receipts, construction projects, lots of sheet metal and rebar. Drawer full of bees, dead bees, individually encased in tiny plastic trays, but still. Okay, like etymology, drawers empty, drawers full of Christmas ornaments. I guess this is what that 12 sticky note was all about. Okay, 110. Inside drawer 12, there's a ripped piece of paper. It's page 110. Text about something called the Watcher that the writer or protagonist is afraid of. Where's the book this is missing from? Okay. Die. 6 die, 12 die, 20-sided. Awesome. Guy's a D&D player. Just full of dirt. Some mysteries are best left unsolved. Let's just check the rest of them. Rubber bands. Drawers full of small plastic baby figurines. I read fingers, and I'm just like, what? Drawers full of rocks. Drawers full of tiny unmarked vials. Sounds safe. I'm sure you can just drink those. Drawers full of rulers of various shapes and sizes. Drawers just an empty can. Drawers just has an empty can of something off-brand energy drink. Okay. Drawers full of tiny skulls. Probably mice? Let's go with mice. Drawers full of pens. Drawers full of screws. Okay. Examine Dracula. Oh, God. 1,000. God. Okay. Hold on. Let's go to page 110. Maybe this. No. Manuscript page. Come hell or higher waters. Part 1 festive. Sorry, skimming through Frankenstein or the Modern Prometheus by Mary Shelley. Okay. Let's go to page 110 to see if there's anything. Skin fever. Okay. So does this game actually have like fully transcribed versions of like Dracula and Frankenstein? Is it actually like the full books in here? Okay, hold on. There was the other book at the In Glass Darkly. It's the only one. Ooh, so this is where the missing page from the study drawer came from. Now, what do these color bars mean? Blue, green, red, yellow. Okay. I'm guessing that's a combination. Blue, green, red, yellow. What can we do about colors? Press the button of the garage door opener, it does nothing. The light is on, so it seems to be getting power. It's just broken. Guess the front door is the only way out. Great. Okay. These are checkered. Alright. Is there a stain? Is that a paint stain on the floor there? Sorry, thinking blue, green, red, yellow. Gary, I'm so happy you're here. How are you feeling? I'm fine. Fine isn't a feeling, but I'll take it. How was the convention? I spent 2 days in a hotel room with 8 other people. Okay, didn't mean to start a new conversation, but I guess we're doing this. I slept on a pile of towels under an ironing board. Yikes. Still. I'm glad you're here. Are you excited to get out there and see the Perseids? I guess so. Oh man, I'm so excited. I'm all shaky. I feel like I drank a ton of coffee. But I had to stop doing that years ago. Wow, you're pretty into space stuff now, huh? Oh, Emily, I don't know if this is a door you want to open. I spent a lot of time on astronomy Wikipedia lately. It's a pestilence. Maybe some other time. Lie, I don't. Yeah, I'd love to be interested in your hobby. God. Okay, so to start out, you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is a paraseed? Why are they called paraseeds? Are they actually bits of junk that fall off much bigger comet? The Swift Tuttle. It's this thing, it has this whole cloud of bits that follows it around in its orbit. And those bits get burned up into our atmosphere, hence the streaks of light. In fact, some of these little bits have been part of a cloud for thousands of years. Neat. Isn't it? To think, I didn't mean to do that. You seem kind of stressed out. You should go relax for a few. I'm not sure. Blue, green, red, yellow. And there goes the power. Gary, hey. What's up? Oh man, this is a little creepy. Oh god. And it's open. Well. It's definitely where we're not supposed to be, but 2x4, 4. Clara, please arrive. Delivery directed to the house. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I think we got to get a combination from that Minesweeper game upstairs. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's one of these. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm not ready to solve this yet. Okay. At least they articulated that. Orange cable from the first floor snakes down the ceiling, disappears in the... Alright. I'm waiting for the guy to jump out at us. There's the blue cable. There's a free board. Oh, jeez. Blue. Oh, God, what was it? Blue, green, red, yellow? Read plaque. The hollow tubes of the animal spirits, Clara Jones, hydraulics, old oil, human blood. 1970. The body is a machine. The body is a house. The same body, the same thoughts, recycled, gushing cellars to the attic. Sorry. Okay. I feel like we can still get attacked while we're doing stuff like this. Stuff with asbestos and the organs swelling proudly against the floorboards. The crawl space is littered with the corpses of animals and the bodies of men. The lights are on. There's nobody home. But a body gets sick. Wood rots. Machines rust. House melt into something worse. Nature abhors a vacuum and will punish you for creating one. You will suffer the relentless function of your own decay. A body made to live. A machine built to die. Great. Yep, time's passing while we're messing with that. Alright, I feel like the guy is going to be around here somewhere, so we might as well just die. Hey, guys. Okay. Blue, green, red, yellow. So, okay. Little piece by piece. And the thing is, we have a limited amount of time to solve some of these things. Okay, outpour pressure. But there's not 12 points. Classy. Alright. Nope, okay. Alrighty. So, piece by piece. Whoop. I recognize you. Huh? Oh. You're the one with the sense of being better than the thing you're the one with the sense of being better than the things you're better than. I understand where you come from. I've been there. I am there. What? Can I help you? I'm trying very hard to leave there. If you're anything like me, you're probably expecting a reward, but winning only gets you in deeper. Are you trying to find a way to keep your elbows clean? I'm there with you. I sense your left arm raise. I'm curious about the state of your right eye. You're making me uncomfortable, man. I'm gonna get going now. Who do you show your ticket to? Are you going to the train station? The rubble aside the train station? Or are you going beneath the train station? Have a good night. Have a good night. Okay. And we're back. 7 p.m. Okay, book clue. So we got our, memory log. So that's why it's so. Desk note 12 leads to the book space 12. We got blue, green, red, yellow. That must be that combination lock down there, but the way that spins and turns is a lot weirder than anything. Locker that looks like it's missing a chunk or we need something. L panel. Looks like or one panel. It looks like a question mark, but, it looks like, maybe we gotta find a, line of blocks to walk that path. However that works. That's what we got for now. 420. I suppose that's a combination of our stuff, isn't it? I just realized. Okay. The mystery is unraveling. We have a mysterious killer who shows up. What we say to our friends in a... what we say to our friends has an effect and changes, some dialogue bits. It's like the whole day is resetting and we're starting here or something like that. Because, we talk to Pete, and then we talk to Cliff, and it's just like, you don't have to go behind my back and ask other people to talk to me, because, our conversation with Pete influenced this new time loop. Again, that's what it seems to be. We're in a time loop. This is 12 minutes, and such, stuff like that. But okay, I'm into it. We'll figure it out as we go. But at the start, I'm way into this. So we're going to wrap up here for right now. Next time we continue, we'll try to put more pieces together, and we'll see what we can find out. Homebody is looking to be pretty cool. We're in a home, and we got to get out before we become a body. So, until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.